Thank you again to Leah and Reuben for coming and ministering in song, and indeed bringing us to that consideration, that thought of the death that Christ died. He died an atoning death. He paid the price for guilty sinners. Coming in our Bibles to the first book of the Bible, Genesis chapter 4, please. Genesis in the chapter 4. I'm going to read the first 8 verses of the chapter, and then I'm just going to read one verse from Hebrews chapter 11 as well. But Genesis chapter 4 and the first 8 verses of the chapter. The Word of God says, "And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, or literally a feeder of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him." And then just one verse in Hebrews chapter 11, and the verse 4, a well-known verse in that great chapter of faith, speaking about Abel. And the Word of God says, "By faith Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain,